Hello everyone, I'm Vice91 and welcome to Let's Play Grandia 2. This is the first episode, so we are going to kick up a new game. Let's go ahead and just dive right in, shall we? If you want a short explanation on what to expect from this Let's Play, go ahead and check out the introduction video, which is part 0. And it should tell you just a little bit about what to expect. But we're just going to dive right into the start here. Nothing like opening up things with a nice cinematic. Now I will say, even though the graphics are a little bit lacking in this game, there still is a lot of beauty and a lot to appreciate in regard to game design here. There's still a lot of really pretty scenes and stuff like that. So there's obviously something going on here. A lot of this will be explained a little bit later, so I won't spoil anything right now. I'm going to try to leave this playthrough as spoiler-free as possible. But there's obviously a big scene going on right now. But like I said, we'll go down the explanation of this a little bit further down the road. It looks like some sort of cataclysmic event that's also being depicted in like paintings and stuff. Pretty wicked looking event there just happened. Another thing I want to point out about this game is that the music is excellent. One of my favorite soundtracks ever. There's just so many good tracks. See what I mean? I mean, that's not like anything stunning graphics-wise, but it's still like, it's still pretty landscape there. So here we are introduced to Grandia 2. All right. I like how all the characters don't really have mouths. I mean, they do, but they don't. It's just kind of funny to me. It's always kind of cracked me up. What in the world?
Don't let me down, Skye.
Well, lizard men can never be good. Huh. Wonder who won that battle. Huh. I guess that answers that question, but his friends are coming back.
Skye, over here.
Like I said, there is some voice acting in this game, but and there he goes. It pays to have an eagle friend, I guess. Some of the voice acting in this game is a little questionable at best, but that's okay. We'll deal with it.
Ryudo, I cannot take much more of this.
Quit your belly aching and fly, damn it! Whoa!
I will mention that the bird, whose name is Skye, really reminds me of George
Finished
Takei.
the job, didn't I?
Yes, in your own crude fashion. Here, take your money.
Father, don't be rude. I'm so sorry.
Don't bother, I'm used to it.
I won't have you speaking to his kind. Come, we're leaving.
We get a nice sack of money. No other way to pick it up than kneel down next to it.
I cannot stand him. What a pompous fool.
It's work, not a barrel of laughs.
Well, well, you're growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh, if it weren't for work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But business is business.
She was a fine-looking girl, though.
I don't care for her or the kindness of strangers.
Alright, so apparently we're some sort of like mercenary for hire or something, and that guy hired us to take care of those lizard men, I guess.
What is it, Skye?
Ryudo, looks like we have another job.
Hey, not already. I'm still sore from that fall. No thanks to you. Ouch! Okay, okay! Skye, alright already! It's good to have work, right?
That's what you get for complaining.
It says the Church of Granas wants to hire you as a bodyguard. So, working for Granas, huh? Now I really don't want to do it.
A job's a job, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's what it means to be a Geohound.
Not sure what a Geohound is. But I guess a Geohound means like mercenary or something like that. So, okay, we're given control here. And let's see, I don't think there's a whole lot around this area. Let's see. Oh. Now, we get a wound salve, and there are items that you can pick up that are just kind of littered across, out and about in the environment. So they'll look like that. There's a few different kinds of classifications for items. You can get like items or money or attack items or stuff like that. I don't know. We'll come across a lot of different kinds of stuff. That may be the only item that's out here. And there's a trail way this way. What, did I come along? Okay, so that little rainbow-looking tent triangle thing is a save point. So we're going to go ahead and use it. You can recover in these things too, which is really nice, but we're just going to go ahead and save. I'm going to cut this out. Alright, I wanted to cut that out because I did have some old saves that could be spoilerific, so I didn't want you to see any of that. But anyway, something to note, if you hit start, you go to the menu here, and we do start out, let's take a look at status. There's just, the menu's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, just go through it if you want to. We will come through all of these a little bit later on, but right now I want to look at status of Ryudo, which is our main character here. We do start out at level 10, which is kind of interesting for, you know, the beginning of this game. So I just wanted to point that out. And status, good. Very general, good status. So I just wanted to look at that. Some of that other stuff in the menu I will explain later. We got a Blizzard Charm. That's always good. There's another ladder down here. And let's see here. Let's just keep moving on. I don't know if there's any enemies around here. Oh, here we go. Alright, so now enemies are also wandering around on the open map. There's no really random encounters or anything like that. All enemies that you will encounter will be out on the map with you. So, here's our first battle. Note the awesome, sweet battle music. Best battle music of all time, in my opinion. So, okay, let's go through the battle commands real quick. We have combo, which is just like a regular attack, but a combo is 2 attacks simultaneously. You'll see what I mean about that in just a minute. We have special moves and magic that we don't really have access to right now. We do have one special move called Tensei Ken Slash, which costs 24 SP, and if you look down there in the bottom left, we have 78 SP. It's just an upward slash from below. It has a cancel effect, which I'll explain later. We have items, and then we have critical. I'll explain critical later as well. You can defend, evade, adjust your AI behaviors, or you can escape. But right now we're just going to go straight forward, keep it simple with the combo. So you select your enemy. Now if you look down at the bottom right hand portion of the screen, you have that blue bar with our little pulsing Ryudo face down there. Now during the course of the battle, your character will progress down this bar, and once you get to the command line where we are right now, you get to input a command. And then the distance between command and act is how long it takes for that command to process. And once you get to the act part at the very end, then your character will take forth the action that you've instructed. Now this comes into play because if you catch an enemy in between the command and act, and if you hit them, it will pause them for a second. And actually, if you do a critical attack, or any attack that has a cancel effect, while an enemy is within that boundary, it will cancel their act, and will kick them out back further left on that, that progress bar. I know I'm probably not doing the best way of explaining. I just got jumped by that spider. I'm not doing the best at explaining all this, but you'll kind of see for yourselves. I'll try to do it right here. Here, we're going to do a critical against this modeled spider here. Okay, so you see we caught him in between command and act, and we kind of pushed him back on the left-hand side of the bar there. And that was a nice little counter as well. So if we catch them in the act of trying to attack us while we're attacking it, it can be a counter. So that's nice. Some of this stuff, we got a wound salve, hand grenade, and a Yami's elixir. Wound salves are healing items. A hand grenade should be pretty self-explanatory, and a Yami's elixir, I believe, will revive you. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, okay, revives a fallen character. And we also, I think, had these in our inventory already. Medicinal herbs and poison antidotes. So, pretty self-explanatory there. So, okay, let's keep moving. A lot of this stuff in battle, like I said, I'm not really explaining it well, but it'll become a little more self-evident as we go on, and you can see it a little bit more. It's pretty intuitive. Bye, Elena. See you later. I am sorry, Tessa. I would join you if I could. I wonder why I'm not permitted to leave with you. I guess your role is more important than ours. Don't worry, we'll all do the preparations for the ceremony. Tessa, we have to get going. Oh, alright. See you later, Elena. Let's go. That must be some pretty tall grass. All their feet is like disappeared. Elena, it's time for the service. You ought to return now. Yes, you are right. Don't worry, we've hired a bodyguard. You'll catch up with us safely. Please take care of yourselves. And Tessa, I will see you later. Yes, they really are walking that slow. I think it's just slowdown from the game. Sometimes it struggles during some of these scenes. Now, Elena, let's go back. Thank you for all your hard work. Probably none of our concern. Are they collecting tithes? There's enough. What do they do? Storm through your door and beat charity out of you? I understand they're off to a tower outside the village to drive away evil spirits. We're very fortunate to have the sisters. Evil spirits? Yes. Things are fine around here during the day, But when the sun goes down, all kinds of terrible monsters are about. What about the girl who stayed behind? Oh, Miss Elena? She's a songstress of Granas. She sings such pretty songs for us. Maybe she will join after the service. Huh. You don't look like you're from around here. Word of advice, don't venture about at night. Huh? They needed a bodyguard. What's this about driving out evil spirits? Alright, so we're giving back control. It looked like that group was some of the group that we're hired to protect, but anyway. The sisters will exorcise the devil at the tower outside the village. How fortunate to have sisters like them. This isn't part of the deal. Whatever. Let's see what they have to say at the church. Yeah, there seems to be no other way. Excuse me, where do we find the church? That's easy. Just go straight. You can't miss it. It's the large building at the end of the road. Alright, so if you look at the top right-hand corner, we have sort of a compass-looking thing. And if you press triangle, it'll tell you what it's pointing you toward. So right now, it's pointing us toward the Church of Granas. And if you keep cycling through the triangle, it'll cycle through all the noted, the notable places within the town. So we have an inn right here. We're just going to check this out real quick. And you can rest if you want to. We don't really need to. There's not really anything to see here, actually. I thought they may have a save point in there, but I guess I was wrong. And let's see, we have a general store right over here. So this little guy with the top hat, the white and black checkered top hat with the question marks, is kind of like a tutorial guy. He'll explain some things if you have any questions. Welcome to my shop. Look around. Take your time. Alright, so let's see what he's got. Okay, he's got a couple weapons. A couple swords there for Ryudo, but we don't have enough money to buy either one, so that's kind of a shame. And then we have a armor and boots. We have money for the boots, but that's kind of expensive. I'm not really going to worry about that either. Now, if you look at the bottom left, you see a blue triangle down and an orange triangle pointed up. Now, these climbing boots have a +6 movement and a +2 defense boost. So, those arrows will correspond to the attributes, the improvements, or things that will go, your attributes that will go down if you equip these. Now, a +6 move is actually worse than what we have right now, but +2 defense is better than what we have now. So that kind of explains that. I'm not going to get either of those either. Heavy stone, I don't need that. I don't really need any items, and I don't need any regional items. These are just attack mushrooms, I guess. And it tells you the power and what element or what effect that the items have. You can look through those if you want to, but I'm not going to buy anything yet. If you're worried about how to fight monsters, ask that guy. Don't get cocky just because you're a Geohound. Oh, I'm cocky, alright. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's move on here. The only other notable place around here is the Church of Granas, but I'm going to talk to some of these people. Well, what have we here? We don't see the likes of your kind around here very often, Geohound. Do you know someone here? No, I've been asked here. Do you know anything about the Church of Granas? Yeah, I do. They're nice people. They help out a lot. Something a cretin like you can never understand. Wow, well, that's kind of harsh. Grandmother read the signs and she said something about the powers of darkness. Something bad is supposed to happen. I don't understand, but I'm sure we'll be all right if we have each other. That's it. As long as my beloved husband is with me. Well, love is not exactly my field. Geohounds are rarely given the opportunity to gain any experience, you know. Huh, so I guess he hasn't dated much either. Now, there are various houses around it. Wow, that's not a door. That's a door. There are some houses around here that you can go in and look around and talk to people. I don't think there's really anything. I just knocked over his coat stand there. Our harvests of fruit and vegetables haven't been too good lately. I wonder if it's the same elsewhere. During my travels, I've noticed others complaining of bad harvests as well. Yeah, I figured that we weren't the only village having such a hard time. So you can kind of learn some information and chit-chat with the village folk if you want to. I'm probably going to skip some of that, just because there's not too much that it adds, unless you just really like talking to everyone, yet you can't. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead straight into the church. That's what we're here to do, so we're going to come here. A song? Maybe it's that songstress. Shh. Strange. It's calming. Sounds like it's coming from inside. Let's take a look.
I should have known that I needed more practice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
Don't mind me. Continue.
Were you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense, you won't be able to perform at all.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around. What are you doing here?
Whoa now, what am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you? I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
Elena, is something the matter? Ah, you must be the Geohound, yes? We've been waiting for you.
A Geohound?
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Skye. Quite a warm welcome for someone you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
Alright, so we gotta go wait at the inn, I guess. Please be patient. I intend to hire you, but there are details I must explain to the person you will be escorting. Yeah? I don't care what you have to explain. Do it and do it quickly. I don't like being kept waiting. I apologize. I must ask you to wait at the inn. I will be there later to explain everything. Fine, but remember, I haven't agreed to anything yet. Ryudo, you should perhaps take some time to consider. It's alright, shut it already. I'll listen to his offer. Good. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and head right back out. We're gonna go back to the inn because Carrie has told us to wait there. So let's go back to the inn. I like how Skye is just calmly on his shoulder even as he's running. Okay. And let's talk to this guy. The priest told me to wait here. Oh yeah, you can save at the desk. Duh, it doesn't have a save point. You can save here. So we're just going to go ahead and wait here for Carius. The priest told me to wait here. Oh yes, he'll be along shortly. Why don't you take a seat over there? Tell him to make it quick. So you see, Ryudo doesn't have much patience. He just likes to get down to business and get stuff done. I believe there is a Geohound waiting for me. A Geohound? there's a man over there. A Geohound. Father, what need have we with his kind? Why is everybody so afraid of us? Ah, he has come. Peace, my son. It is not appointed to us to judge our fellow man. Granas alone reserves that power. I apologize for our rudeness earlier. You must be Ryudo the Geohound, correct? I am sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what business does a noble priest of the Church of Granas have with a lowly Geohound like me? I believe that was stated in my letter. You did read the letter, did you not? Come now, Father. For a priest, your lack of faith is most disturbing. Easy now. Enough, Skye. So, Father, you needed a bodyguard. Talk. There is a tower outside of town, Grandia Tower. We will hold a ceremony there tonight, under the light of the full moon. I want you to take one of our sisters there. And once the ceremony is over, I want you to bring her back here. I don't buy it. The church has never sought help from outside before, and this is a job for a choir boy, not a murderous Geohound. Not all are against you, lad. You need not always walk in anger and pain. All troubles can be resolved with prayer and... Then I suggest you start praying your sister over to your tower. I am sorry. I did not mean to offend. Please. Fine, fine. I'll do the job. But save your sermons. Gold has a finer voice. The sister whom you will be protecting is waiting in the church. Please ready yourself and come along. Don't worry about the girl. I've never botched a job, and I don't plan to start. Alright, so apparently Ryudo doesn't have much interest in the church either. He kind of likes to keep his distance, apparently. Doesn't want to get wrapped up in any of that. You know, he's kind of a loner, I guess, so he doesn't want to get wrapped up in all this nonsense. So, Father, you want me to escort her fussiness here? Fine. Then come along, Princess. Father, am I the only one with the Geohound? Yes, your role is very important. Why can I not just go alone? Please, Father. Hey, what are you trying to do? He already paid me in advance. I do not want to go along with that bore. Hey now, who are you calling a bore? Elena, your role is very important. Were something to happen to you, we couldn't hold the ceremony. Thus, the bodyguard. It's not fair that I'm the only one who has to go with the Geohound. I don't care one way or the other. Look, are you coming or not? Elena, please do not forget your role. We are depending on you. I beg you. Yes, Father, you are right. I ought not make Tessa and the others wait. I shall perform my part. Well then, Mr. Ryudo, please take Elena to Grandia Tower. Fine. Let's go, Princess. My name is Elena. Princess Elena, then, move it. Okay. Ryudo, my son, please take good care of Elena. Of course, I've been paid. I'll do the job. Don't worry. And don't call me son. Father, please do not worry about me. I would be alright even on my own. Elena, my child, do not take foolish risks. Do as this young warrior says and perform your service. Yes, Father. Forgive my presumption. Alright, so Elena joins us, and she actually becomes just a tag along right now. So, whoops. So anyway, we're just going to head straight on out of town to North Silesia, and this should bring up the world map. Alright, so we are in Carbo Village, and we're heading to Garmia Tower. So to get to Garmia Tower, we got to go through the Black Forest 1. I guess 1 is just part 1 or section 1. But here's where we're going to go first. Alright, so here we are. Here's my medicinal herb. And let's keep going. Hey. What is it? This your first time walking in the woods? No, not at all. It's just that at night. Keep your head down and watch your step. Look! Over there! Nice reflexes, princess. Unfortunately, we're not out here to pick berries or nurse hurt shrews. Next time you might want to duck and cover. Most bad guys won't stop killing you if you're trying to kiss your ouchies. Hey, you frozen there or something? Mr. Ryudo, there's something ahead! Yeah, back off. Alright, so right away we gotta protect Princess Elena here. So let's take care of business. Alright, there's 2 dodos here. We're gonna go after this one first. He's the first one of them to act. But it's not gonna matter because he's gonna attack us anyway. Oh, they both missed. Wow, because I was running back to my spot. Now, something to point out is that you do not control your player's movement here. I'm not controlling where Ryudo is running between attacks or during attacks. Though if you do use the evade command, you can choose certain waypoints to run, but other than that you can't really control where you're going. So anyway, I'm going to combo this dodo here. He only has 2 HP, so 1 hit of the 2-hit combo will take him out. But what's nice is that if your first combo hit defeats an enemy, your second combo hit will automatically go to the closest remaining enemy. So that's nice. It's a nice little wrinkle there. Alright, so we're going to keep getting attacked. See, we're about to get attacked right now. So, honestly, what we could do is defend, just to defend against that attack. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to combo. And actually, I got countered because I tried to hit him, but he was already pretty much in midair, coming right at my face. So, anyway. But this time I should counter him. Now, other than HP, we do have MP and SP. SP, if you remember, goes in accordance with our special moves. We don't have any magic that we can use at this point, so MP are kind of useless right now. So don't worry about that. Now, at the end of every battle, you may have noticed this earlier, but we receive experience, and we also receive special coins and magic coins, and some gold, I guess, if that's applicable. Yeah, down there at the... Oh no, the totals are at the bottom there. We have 150 special coins, 76 magic coins, and 304 gold total. That's already in our inventory. So I'll go over special coins and magic coins a little bit later on. We can't really do much with that right now. You okay, Princess? Yes, Mr. Ryudo. How are you? Are you alright? I'm fine, as long as I'm getting paid. But, one thing. Yes? Drop the Mr. stuff. I'm not your teacher, your babysitter, or your damn butcher. Just Ryudo. Alright. Bah. At this rate, we won't make it till dawn. Step on it! Alright, so we're going to continue along here. And yay, already in the Black Forest too. That's nice. Alright, so let's move right along here. We have another enemy here. So let's take it on. Alright, so same things kind of apply here. Although, I think this time I will debut the Tensei Can Slash here. An upward slash from below. It also has a cancel effect. It's only used against one foe. Costs 24 SP. But let's go ahead and use it on this dodo right here. Now, if you look at our command bar, we're moving far slower than we would.
Can slash.
Far slower than we would if we just did a regular attack. And I know the dodo was out of screen when we actually swiped, but it still did hit him, it did kill him. So that's good. So we're just going to do a combo this time. But something to point out is that when you do combo attacks, you will regenerate, I think, 2 SP per... Yeah, 2 SP per combo hit. So we regenerated 4 SP with that combo attack. And we'll regenerate 4 more.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Alright, so another battle under our belt. Okay, so let's keep moving here. There's some branching paths. We get 50 gold. Alright, nice. That's the way forward. Let's go on this side here, see if there's anything over here. We have a myriad power nut. Nothing like a good old power nut. Anyway, here's North Silesia. Now, something to point out that now that I kind of passed the checkpoint of the Black Forest, now we can move on to the Garmia Tower, or we can shortcut back to Carbo Village, which actually I'm going to do right now, just to save up and then call it an episode. But whenever we go back into Northern Silesia, we can skip the Black Forest if we want to and just go straight to Garmia Tower if we want. So that's kind of a nice little feature there. But I wanted to come back here just because I'm going to save and call it an episode. So, let's see. I guess I'll recover first. May you be blessed by Lord Granas. Oh, thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. I'm cutting this out. Alright, all saved up. I gotta remember that I gotta cut out those save menus from now on. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Just getting things kicked off. And next time we will get to Garmia Tower and deliver Elena and see what she can do in her ceremony that she has to do. And then we got to escort her back. So that's what we're going to do next time. So anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And next time, like I said, we're going through Garmia Tower. So I hope to see you next time. And until then, you guys take care. And I'll see you later for more Let's Play Grandia 2.